Hello and welcome to another Dota 2 replay pro analysis by Quadron. How's it going, guys? We're going to be hopping in on a Tinker game being played by H4nni, and this should be really interesting. And as far as I know, he kind of just dominates face this game, so it should be pretty fun. Let's go ahead and get her started here. Now, I do have the overlay right here, you can see in the top right. So if you want to go check out my Twitch, there it is. And if you want to check my Facebook, I don't have a link to that directly yet. I need to get some more people on there so I can actually set up a direct link. You have to have at least 25 fans. So I haven't really pushed the Facebook too much. So if you want to head over there, I can, as soon as I get 25 fans, I'll have an actual link for Facebook. And then obviously Twitter /QuadronTV as well. And in the bottom right, I'll have a link. So anyone who wants to subscribe, all you have to do is click down there and you'll be able to subscribe right away just by clicking down there. I'll have an annotation down there throughout the entire game from now on. I think I'm going to do that. It's going to be a little bit extra work, but it'll be worth it. Alright, so that's it. Let's go ahead and hop into the game. So, he did get a couple of tangos shared by a buddy, and I believe he asked his teammates for this. I don't know if he's playing in a party or if this was a random. Oftentimes, in high-level games, you can get randoms to give you, pull you tangos, especially if there's someone going to be not needing them as much. I think it was the Lena that shared it with him. So, the matchup in this mid lane is going to be against a Magnus. Now, I'd say the Tinker does have an advantage in this lane on a typical just being a ranged versus a melee. And then obviously the harass that you can come out if you go with a laser rocket build can be really, really strong in the early game here. So anyway, it's going to come down to who gets the bottle first, who manages to control the runes, who has support from the allies. So they're both kind of aggroing the creeps. They're attacking on the enemy hero and aggroing the creeps back. Wow, and so he goes 1 level in laser, 2nd level in march of machines. And wow, he's going really aggressive on this. Wow, look at that. Alright, so he recognized that as soon as the disruptor got hit by the tower twice, that the disruptor was dead. He managed to pick up level 3. In that engagement, and so he first of all he started off with the machines, and so if the disruptor was to walk down straight away, he would have ran into the machines, and then he laser. As soon as he saw that the disruptor was in range of the tower, he just attacked the disruptor twice, lasered him, and then well in the middle of the fight, chasing him, he did level heat-seeking missiles. And so he finished him off with the 100 damage from heat-seeking missiles, which is pretty awesome. And he almost didn't have vision when he popped the heat-seeking missiles, so he's kind of lucky that he got vision just enough. And that kill also gave him enough money for his bottle right away and boots, and so he's got bottle boots and a tango now. He is bottle crowing at this point. So you'll notice that basically good players, when they bottle, they have a really good sense of when they're going to be able to get the rune, when they're not going to be able to get the rune, and trying to bottle crow. And look at this, he's already setting up a March of the Machines stack for Ancients. So he attacks it at 52, 53, and that'll get the stack going. Once you have multiple stacks, you really have to attack at 52 if you're ranged, and probably 51 if you're a melee, like if you're a melee trying to aggro the creeps. So you got to keep that in mind, and wow, I'm surprised. He attacked that once, I thought, and apparently it was enough for the tower to 2-shot it. It's pretty unusual. Alright, so one thing you'll notice is that many Tinkers will go with the bottle first, a bottle, boots, and then soul ring, and then they go for the boots of travel. I think a lot of good players will do that. Some bad Tinker players will kind of rush to that boots of travel, and they'll get the bottle, they'll skip the soul ring though. And then they'll get the boots of travel. So the soul ring though just adds tremendous longevity, especially since you can use the bottle as a means of increasing that. And look at this, he's getting another stack. He hit it at 53 there. When you only have 2, it doesn't matter as much. Now he did keep the courier around. You'll notice he used all the charges in the bottle. Then he went and waited until the rune spawn to see if he actually got it or not, and since he did get it, he just sends the courier back, which it is also the adorable little puppy dog. I wanted to point that out. And also notice he's using the laser here to get the last hits that he might actually miss otherwise. And he is going to be going for March of the Machines, maxing this first. So this is a non-really ganking Tinker. This is going to be like a really farming-oriented Tinker. And so he's going to try to get those big items up to try to Silence or Sheep or Dagon or whatever he's going to go for. We'll see what he goes for. Obviously, I don't know. I don't know. I think Orchid's okay, but not great on Tinker. So I wouldn't recommend it as a first item. Very situationally based. So he's going to get a quad stack here, it looks like. And then he's probably... A quad stack. I correct myself. But get a quad stack here, and then he's might even go for a 5 stack. It's really hard to get a 5 stack off. But if you do get a 5 stack off, you can obviously use that to your advantage. And so then he'll be using March of the Machines, because March of the Machines is... It says it's magical, but it does damage to Ancients. I think it's... Is it composite? I don't know. It does damage to Ancients, you'll see right there. So normally Ancients are immune to magic except for the smaller dragons. Those are not immune to magic. But, so now he's just going to go ahead and farm up some of these. And this is going to really help boost his... really help boost his income here. And so he's using the rearm, and this is going to allow him to... the rearm is going to allow him to utilize his soul ring over and over again in between the bottle charges. And then he just keeps his HP up using the bottle charges and the mana. And he uses like 4 March of the Machines there. And he even cleared it out soon enough that there's another stack already, I believe. And it's another stack, yes. Looks like the enemy team did ward to block this ancient camp. That's actually really impressive. Looks like the Leshrac made his rounds, got a haste rune, and warded up this camp. That's actually really important for shutting down Tinker in the the early game, preventing him from snowballing as hard. But they kind of needed to do that about 2 or 3 minutes ago, before he got the quad stack up there. So I'd say he already has the big boost that he needed to get the Boots of Travel, and using that laser again. And he's all about getting every last hit that he can, especially going into before he can get his Boots of Travel, because he needs that Boots of Travel as fast as possible. So, and he's only 150 gold away, and this is only 7 minutes, and this is really fast Boots of Travel. So he did get first blood, and then he also does have enough damage to last hit those now. Interesting. So he'd rather use a laser than to lose the last hit, which is I think that's fine, especially since he has Soul Ring and full bottle right now. But yeah, so it's really fast timing. He has enough to get his Boots of Travel now, and this is really fast because he did go for Soul Ring, Null Talisman, Boots, Bottle, and then he's going for the Boots of Travel. So 7 minutes in, already really high. Let's go ahead and pop out the gold per minute right here. 518 gold per minute, less than 8 minutes in, and he's going to be stacking this again. Or he's going to try to. Apparently this did not block. That was apparently a bad ward. That or they were just trying to de-ward there. I thought that would have blocked the ancient camp there, but I guess not. The disruptor goes down. Magnus did TP in, and Tinker did get his Boots of Travel just now, just in time to get here and help clean these up. That's actually really huge that he got there in time, and he has this Invis rune, which was very helpful. I don't know if he's going to be able to turn this around, or they don't know the Tinker's here still. So very nice. So the Lina did hit level 6 already, which would make sense because the Tinker is level 9 now. Obviously, he did just get a lot of level and experience out of that. And wow, he's diving this hardcore. That's a bad idea. Don't die. You better hope it's not anybody dangerous. Okay, well, the Lina's there to back him up anyway. Selena might go down. Whew. Alright. So he's probably going to TP back home here and then rearm up and head back to the mid lane, I would imagine. Continue the farm. It looks like he's going for Blink Dagger next. So the Blink Dagger just gives the Tinker unparalleled mobility and allows him to TP into a creep on like the side lanes, for example, and then hop into the trees and just start spamming March of the Machines and just get lots of extra farm that way. And he's just, at this point, he's got Boots of Travel, so he's wants to spam his mana as much as possible, do as much harass for, I mean, it's basically free, almost. it takes 15 seconds to go back to fountain. So why not just throw out anything and everything that you can? And he did that March of the Machines a little bit early, and he wants to make sure he gets another stack off here. Man, he is so vigilant at getting stacks. We're 10 minutes in, and he's stacked this, I think, 7 times. That's insane. 8 times? 8 times? I think this is his 8th stack if he gets this off. He did get another stack off. You can see on the minimap that another stack got in there. And that's insane. Like, this is really, really efficient use of time as Tinker. And he messed up on the TPN, so he's saying, screw it. I'm just going to farm this. I can't really help my teammates anyway. That's Slardar with a 3-man crush. So apparently that's the best place to stand. Wow, look at this Slardar. Just barely getting away. Nope, he's not getting away, never mind. But he almost did. It was really impressive. So just look at this though. Oh, he had a regen ring. I was like, how is he getting his mana back so well? I was like, that soul ring is doing lots of work for him. Jesus. No. Okay, so just looking at his build then, he went 3 levels in March of the Machines, didn't get the 4th level, and then proceeded to level up Laser and Rocket, maxing out Laser first. And that's a dead Lestrak. Jesus. 320 peer damage is not to be scoffed at, especially when you can rearm it in just 3 seconds at level 11. And so a lot of people, I noticed at level 11 here, he did not take his ultimate, 2nd level in ultimate. Instead, he went for another level in Laser, and that's a perfect example of why you do that, because that would not have been a kill. Actually, that would have been a kill if he lasered and rocketed, but just not as much damage potential if you go for a 2nd level and rearm. And the other reason to not go for another level and rearm is that it costs so much extra mana. It goes from 150 mana per rearm to 250 mana per rearm. And so notice he did go for the 2nd level and rearm at level 12. I don't know if this is standard. Honestly, I don't play Tinker enough to know 100% if this is the standard leveling practices. But I understand that you know, getting that extra levels and stuff in your Laser and Rocket are really, really good. Because it allows you to just do a lot more burst damage. Especially if you only have one of those things to be able to use. The TPN and Shaman's, looks like Shaman's dead. Laser coming in. I don't know if you'll be able to get this. Yeah, no. Rearm. So notice he blinked inside the trees over here, this little narrow area. That's a pretty big deal, actually. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't try to stick around to get the kill on the Slark. But I suppose the ultimate would last, what, is it 6 seconds on Slark ultimate? 4 seconds. I don't know. Yeah, he probably would have gone out of vision and he wouldn't be able to do it. If it was daytime, I think he would have stuck around probably to try to get the laser or rocket kill there. I think he only had laser off cooldown if I remember quickly. So again, he's stacking again. This is... Okay, so now we're at the 13-minute mark and he has stacked 10 or 11 times? That's just insane. TPing in here to the creep. Picking up the kill on the Undying. This is the great thing about Boots of Travel Tinker. You can just pop up anywhere and pick up kills so easily. Rearming, going to be TPing back home again. Get his mana up. So again, using his Soul Ring in between. This is going to allow him to attain his mana back much more quickly. TP'd into the tower, it looks like. And the nice thing about the new Blink Dagger change is that it does not take any mana, so it makes it more spammable on the Tinker. And he's calling in another March of the Machines, just calling it in over and over again. Getting the stack off again! Okay, so now we're at, I think this is 12 stacks. Oh, he failed the stack that time. So he didn't get the stack off that time, but he at least remembered to do it, which the vast majority of players would forget. Nice little snipe from Lena there. The Bounty Hunter getting picked off, and March of the Machines coming in. That March of the Machine tearing through the Slark. The Slark underestimated how much damage that was going to do. And the laser rocket finish. And now he has a Dagon. Oh my god, he's snowballing so hard this game. So he's going to be blinking, dagoning, laser rocketing, and killing. I think a blink, dagon, laser rocket combo would kill just about anybody. There it is! And that was a full HP Leshrac going down in one combo. Uh-oh, he's being zapped back. He might die here. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. He's a really high level considering, and he luckily didn't get caught in that RP. He would have been a dead Tinker. So he's going to TP inside the trees again, where it's going to be really hard for the enemies to spot him. Throw out his stuff and then TP out. So he's constantly spamming, using anything that he can. Looks like he's going to be going for sheep next. Queued up the old sheep stick, which is a fantastic item because you can just sheep rearm. It's really awesome. All right, so laser rocket dagon and boom, Slark's dead. This is the Tinker that's insanely scary. So now anytime any enemy comes on the map, it's just like TP in, laser rocket, bang, boom, blink away, and it's pretty freaking OP. And he's there to stack again. Oh my god! Oh, that's awesome. That is too cool. And he does get the stack off successfully this time, so I mean honestly this Tinker, this is some insane Tinker action. Very few, like this is really high level Tinker play. Just not very many players would have the wherewithal to always remember to be using, you know, the stack. That is now his 13th time out of 16 minutes to stack. That's insane. Like, even, like, there it is. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, looks like the Shadow Shaman is in trouble here. Laser. Oh my god, he survived. So H4nni is now godlike. But what I was saying is, it's just insane to remember to stack that often. He's just really impeccable play. He's going to not be able to get the stack off this time because he TP'd home. And I think the other times where he missed the stack were also, you know, because of him, you know, doing his because of him being in the middle of fights. And oh, you might die here. Oh, he's totally dead. The Lina coming through with the massive light strike array, stunning the Slark just in the nick of time there to save H4nni there. It was really, really nice. So this is the, I'm not going to gank in the first like 9 minutes, but then as soon as I get my boots of travel, I'm going to be all over the map killing you and then stacking every single opportunity. And there's another stack. This is going to be a really fast sheep as well. Especially with the tower going down here. Blinking in, blink, laser rocket. He didn't even need to use laser or dagon there. But that's insane. And there goes the Slark. To the Lina. Now, see, Slark is not that good against really bursty heroes if he doesn't have a big level or item advantage because he just dies before he can get his ultimate off. Oh, he misses the old stomp action. And the TP laser rocket dagon combo doing, let's see, how much damage is that? We're talking 320 pure. Then we're talking 325 magical, so that's like 250 something damage-ish, somewhere in there. So, 250, 570, plus then dagon is 400 plus the magic resistance. We're gonna call that 350. 25% is 300. Okay, so 300. So we're talking almost 900 damage being dropped instantly. And now he's gonna have a sheep stick as well. So we're gonna be talking about blink, sheep, dagon, laser rocket, marching the machines, and then let's rearm and do it all again. Oh, it's awesome. And here he is farming another stack. It's very nice. And he's, okay, I thought that he was TPing top. That was the bounty TPing top. I was like, why would he go top lane? He needs to go get more mana. So, just looking at some of the tips I can throw out there based on this play. Alright, so one thing is he is oftentimes TPing to where he has very little. So it's where he has like about this much left on his mana bar, and he's using the fountain. He's using the fountain regen to push him forward, and what he's doing is as soon as he TPs in, he's still hitting the bottle. After you leave the fountain, you can use the bottle for up to 3 seconds after you leave the fountain, and so this means you can use the battle charges pretty consistently later on. I'm going to be doing like another one of those 5 tips that every Dota 2 player should know series, making another video on that. And that's probably one of the tips I'm going to use is utilizing the bottle charge after you TP in and out of places. And so that's especially useful on a Tinker. So you'll notice he'll probably TP out right now. Now. He should be TP'd already. Okay, he's TPing a little bit later than I would have expected this time. But he probably could TP just a hair sooner than that. All right, whatever. All right, he's still playing really, really well. I hate criticizing pro players, but whatever. He probably could have TP'd a little sooner there. So it looks like the other team has given up. They're in the fountain. So let's just talk. Let's talk Tinker. What are his strengths? Obviously, you want to be picking up the Sheepstick if possible. Sheepstick, Dagon are also both of those are really strong. E-Blade can be really strong because it amplifies the amount of damage your Dagon does. So if you for example get Dagon, Sheepstick, E-Blade, it will be basically like an insane damage burst, all back to back to back, and it's really, really good. And as you develop that mana pool, you'll be able to, for example, Dagon, Sheepstick, rearm, Dagon, Sheepstick, rearm, Dagon, Sheepstick, the same person over and over again. So even if they have 3,000 HP, you just do it to them over and over again. Same thing would be true of E-Blade. You could E-Blade, E-Blade, Dagon, E-Blade, Dagon, in between rearms. And so that's kind of like the ultimate combos. Look at this. He's just trying to find the heroes now. Oh, this looks like a dead Slark. And there it goes. There you go. He's just going to be farming some dudes in the fountain now. He is 15-0-3. He's, Tinker's abilities can be quite the kill steal abilities because you can just last hit them down very quickly. So overall, really, really impressive play. So I'll take a minute here to talk to you guys about what I'm wanting to do with the channel and stuff like that. So I want to just keep putting out Dota 2 content of different various types, mostly gameplay pro analysis like this video, but I also want to do tip videos, so general tips for Dota 2 play, much like the 5 tips for every Dota 2 player should know. I want to include that and start doing those regularly. And then I also want to do some of my own gameplay footage, commentary analysis, and that'll be to make myself a better player. And I also might do some live commentary, like as I play, like a player oftentimes would while they're streaming. And I do want to stream some more, but I think right now I just don't feel as comfortable in front of the live audience while I'm playing because I get too self-conscious. And I don't think I play to the maximum ability. I wouldn't mind streaming non-ranked games. I just feel like if I'm going to be streaming ranked games, it's better for me to skip that. So wow, he just blew up the disruptor in like an insta-gib combo. And I'm waiting for the end here just to see what his GPM and gold permitted are and what items he picks up. So he picks up the Ghost Scepter, and this is obviously going to be for the TPing into the creeps here, picking up the Magnus. But he's obviously picking up the Ghost Scepter to pick up the E-Blade now. So he's going to do the E-Blade Dagon combo. But it looks like the game's about to end here. And I do have some links for you guys. Oh my god. And you can just sit here in the fountain using your E-Blade. to just chill out because the tower can't hit you while you're in ghost form. That's some crafty, cute play there from H4nni. So guys, what do you think of this game? I thought you played really well. Please give me any feedback. And I do have, let's go ahead and see what his GPM and everything, and I'll show you guys this handy dandy new screenshot thing I've got going on. So his GPM was 820 with XP per minute of 839. Holy crap, that is insane. All right, so guys, please check out my other videos. I have another video of H4nni playing the Invoker. I thought he played a really good Invoker, and I do have Jarek's Phoenix gameplay. And if you go to my channel, you can check out a whole bunch of other gameplay commentaries. Without further ado, please do subscribe as well. I have that button up there. I'll have all of these like buttons annotated and stuff, so you can click on them. So if you don't have annotations on, then you won't be able to click on them. But just make sure your annotations are on, and you should be able to click on all the happy button stuff. So anyway, guys, Quadron signing off. I will see you guys later.